Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Wednesday, August 14th, 2024. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out quite a bit. And just a reminder, we will be having our live chat tonight at 8 p.m. Looking forward to seeing you all there, where we'll likely talk about the latest on Ernesto, which will probably be a hurricane by then, and also what to expect with the overall pattern as we move forward through the rest of August. Boy, this summer is going fast, is it not? Currently, right now, it's absolutely beautiful out there. High pressure's in control. Winds are from the northwest around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Temperatures range from the lower to mid 60s over the northern interior, mid to upper 60s in your suburbs, and upper 60s to lower 70s in your urban areas. Take a look at the latest surface map and radar from WeatherTap. Pretty much quiet conditions. This is actually radar ground clutter, okay, where you get like birds and insects and stuff like that interfering with the radar. So this is basically nothing. And the best way to tell that if you're new to meteorology and you see this is just compare that to what the observations are showing. So when you have this clear circle, that means it's clear skies. Visibility is around 10 miles. So obviously there's no precipitation going on, even though the radar is trying to show it. So that's how you compare and contrast data so that we get a better idea of what is going on in the atmosphere. What is going on in the atmosphere is the influence of some Canadian smoke, and that's what's producing a bit of a haze in this sunshine for this morning. That will continue on through the day, and you might smell a little bit of a kind of like a forest fire smoke. Now, remember going back to last year, where we had the smoky afternoons and some very bad air conditions out there. Air quality was very poor. It won't be anything like that, okay? But the reason why I bring that up is because last year we had a persistent northerly wind or northwesterly wind in place for much of the summer. So our northerly wind component is back. And so as a result, we're getting this transport from the Canadian forest fires are up there. It seems to be almost an annual thing, uh, transporting back into our region. And that's why we're seeing what we're seeing. So no precipitation, but certainly a little bit of a smelling of a smoke in the air and also some hazy sunshine as a result. As we look back throughout the rest of the United States, I'm sure you might be noticing this down here. This is Ernesto. It has winds of 70 miles per hour. Now, Ernesto is not going to be a threat for our neck of the woods, at least not directly. But if you're out in Long Island, especially the eastern and Long Island, as we head towards this weekend, definitely watch out for some strong rip tides as the winter, as the waves are really going to intensify. Why? Because Ernesto is going to be intensifying into a major hurricane, winds potentially reaching up to 315 miles per hour. And that's going to really stir up the ocean, really enhance the waves. And that's going to lead to an enhancement of wave heights along the mid Atlantic coast and up through New England, and increase the potential for some rip currents along the East Coast here. So definitely keep an eye on that if you're heading out to the beach this weekend. You'll also have to dodge a few showers because of this feature right here that's going to be approaching the region. Now, here's what's cool. This feature here, yes, it's going to produce some showers for this weekend. Not a washout, but certainly some pesky showers here and there. But it's also going to set up the atmospheric pattern that is going to keep Ernesto away from the East Coast, tracking through Bermuda and then swinging out into the Atlantic. And that's why you're seeing this forecast right here. Again, there's a little bit of wiggle room this far out in the forecast where it could come a little bit closer to New England, producing some showers towards the Cape and possibly some heavier rainfall, but no threat for the eastern United States. And here's a little tip, okay, when you're watching these storms and these forecasts. My line of concern is always 70 west, okay, especially when a storm gets this large. When you have 70 west and the storm turns to the north to the east of 70 west, it becomes increasingly more difficult for any storm to curve to the northwest and turn in towards the coastal plain, because usually troughs do not act in that way. You need a severe negatively tilted trough in order to set that up, and that typically does not happen in the summer. And most of the times you get a southerly or southwesterly steering current when you get a tropical system this far north. Once you get to the west of 70 West, that's when you have to start getting concerned because that turn north could easily turn right into the coast. So as you can see here, Ernesto's already turned to the northwest, well to the east of 70 West. And so that each passing hour that occurs, and each time it turns a little bit further to the north, it reduces that threat. And usually I go 70 West and roughly 30 north. If you still have this track going at this point to the north or the northeast, your chances are almost nil. Okay. And for those of you who want to bring up Sandy, guess what? That turn occurred here, not out here. So there's a big difference in that respect, too. It was, again, to the west of 70 West. So just kind of give you a little bit of a education on that. So let's dive into this forecast here. For today, sky cloud cover, some hazy sunshine. Look for high temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s over the northern interior, lower to mid 80s along the coast. For tonight into tomorrow, look for scattered cloud cover, tranquil, comfortable weather conditions with lows in the upper 50s to lower 60s over the northern interior, lower to mid 60s along the coast. Tomorrow afternoon, sky cloud cover with high temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s over the interior, lower to mid 80s along the coast. And on Friday, rinse and repeat. High pressure pushes off the coast. We get more of a southerly wind with tranquil conditions. Low temperatures in the lower to mid 60s. High temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 80s along the immediate coast, mid to upper 80s away from the coast. Now on Saturday, a warm front will lift through with scattered showers. Again, not a washout, but a few pesky showers. Your best potential for showers will be over eastern Pennsylvania. Look for low temperatures in the mid to upper 60s over the northern interior, lower 70s along the coast and in your urban areas. High temperatures in the mid to upper 70s over the northern interior, upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast, and lower to mid 80s in the Delaware River Valley. On Sunday, the cold front will move through with scattered showers and thunderstorms. The best potential for showers and thunderstorms will actually be in the morning, with the initial prefrontal trough followed by the cold front in the afternoon, keeping conditions unsettled. Look for low temperatures in the mid to upper 60s over the northern interior, upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast, and high temperatures in the mid to upper 70s over the interior and along the coast, lower 80s in the Delaware River Valley. Now, here is Ernesto here. This is one of the more westward solutions here that is showing up in the guidance. A lot of the guidance has the storm out here, but either way, the position of Ernesto will enhance the wave heights along the coast, and there will be a little bit of a trough interaction over New England. So you might be able to get some heavier downpours showing up around Long Island. What could be interesting is that typically around tropical systems, you get what's called subsidence or sinking air on the edge of these systems. So you could end up with an area of steady rainfall around, let's say, Cape Cod down through Block Island, maybe clipping East End or Long Island, and then scattered cloud cover over Connecticut down through the Jersey Shore, and then scattered showers again over eastern Pennsylvania. So we'll have to get more details and create a little bit better, more details on this setup as we move a little bit closer to that forecast. But again, nothing really significant is expected for us. On Monday, the cold front will stall off the coast with the threat for variable cloud cover and a few widely scattered showers. Look for low temperatures in the mid to upper 60s over the northern interior, upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast. High temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s over the northern interior, lower to mid 80s along the coast. On Tuesday, the cold front will stall over the coastal waters with scattered cloud cover and a few widely scattered showers. Look for low temperatures in the mid to upper 60s over the northern interior, upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast. High temperatures in the mid to upper 70s over the interior, upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast. And on Wednesday, a trough will hang around the region with variable cloud cover and a few isolated showers. Look for low temperatures in the lower to mid 50s over the northern interior, upper 50s to lower 60s in your suburbs, lower to mid 60s in your urban areas, high temperatures in the lower to mid 70s over the northern interior, mid to upper 70s along the coast. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day. And as always, stay safe out there.